A very good evening. You're watching News 9 with me, Akshata. And first up, tomorrow is the day when Telangana will be officially born. And the people have decided to mark the day with festivities. While KCR will be sworn in as the first Chief Minister of Telangana in Raj Bhavan, the streets of Telangana will witness only celebration. The 29th state will be born. Tomorrow, June 2nd, is the day when Andhra Pradesh will be officially torn into two, Telangana and Seemandhra. It's going to be a day of celebrations, no doubt. After all, lakhs have fought for this day for decades together. While the decision was taken by the UPA-2 government, it will be the BJP government that will be making it official tomorrow. The celebrations are all set to begin at midnight and grand preparations have been planned for tomorrow. The T-Day. President's rule will be revoked partially for Telangana Formation Day as K. Chandrasekhar Rao will officially take over as the Chief Minister. No doubt it will be an emotional day for the TRS chief. He has toiled hard and long for the day Telangana will become a separate entity. The celebrations are all set to begin at midnight as Hyderabad will turn into a riot of colours and thousands are expected to take to the streets. All major areas in Hyderabad will see heavy security deployment as celebrations are expected to go on almost for a week. Starting midnight, it is understood that people have decided to gather near highways for fireworks display as tons of fireworks have been brought in from Mumbai to mark the formation of the 29th state. In all, the midnight celebrations will be one to watch out for. A colourful procession will also take place which will see artists and artisans showcasing the traditions and culture of Telangana. At 8:15 a.m., K. Chandrasekhar Rao will make his way to Raj Bhavan for a grand swearing-in ceremony. KCR will take the oath along with a 12 to 15 strong team which will be expanded later. He will be administered the oath of office by ESL Narasimhan, who himself will be sworn in as Telangana Governor just 2 hours before at 6:15 a.m. Immediately after, KCR will get down to business by convening his first cabinet meeting. And the celebrations will continue after that as he will join thousands at the parade grounds where a grand function will take place, highlighting the struggle that the people of the region have undergone for their own state. The guest list for all these events have not been confirmed and there is no word as to whether Chandrababu Naidu will be a part of the festivities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been invited to be a part of a grander celebration that will take place almost a fortnight later after KCR taking charge of his office and setting the government in order. That's not all. There will also be a memorial inaugurated for all those who have lost their lives for the struggle for Telangana. The memorial has been under construction for the last many months in Warangal. The beautifully carved structure is a 32-feet granite stone structure to be christened tomorrow as Amaraveerula Kirti Stupam. What about Seemandhra? Well, it will be a relatively quieter day for Telangana's neighbouring state, Seemandhra. Seemandhra will also continue to be under President's rule and only after a week will we see the TDP's Chandrababu Naidu taking charge. Meanwhile, the BJP and TDP have promised that Seemandhra will be given its due importance and development will be a top priority. Well, tomorrow is going to be a festival of sorts for our neighbours and grand celebrations will take place to mark the formation of the 29th state. A News 9 report. And in yet another case of building collapse, a 3-storied under-construction structure came crashing down in New Delhi, killing 2 people and injuring at least 11. Here's a report.
Sadar Bazaar area of New Delhi was in for a shock as a building in the area came crashing down. The multi-storied building that was under construction came crashing down for reasons still unknown. The incident is reported to have taken place at around 12:50 p.m. 2 people were killed and 11 others injured, among whom most are believed to be construction workers. As soon as the fire department was informed about the incident, 5 fire engines rushed to the spot. 3 excavator machines were rushed to the location to remove the debris and rescue those trapped. Rescue workers worked tirelessly to free the victims from the huge masses of debris. Victims were trapped under huge pieces of concrete and steel even as the rescue workers tried their best to save the trapped persons. As the rescue operation is on, some more people are reported to be trapped under the debris. At least 11 people were injured in the incident. They have been admitted to the Shushruta Trauma Center, Hindurao and Ram Manohar Lohia hospitals. One of the injured is said to be critical. As of now, both the deceased are said to be male. The rescue operations went on till late evening to look for any more victims trapped under the debris. Only detailed investigations will reveal the actual cause of collapse. Once the investigations are done, the builders might be pulled out to answer a few questions. A News9 report.
And railway officials in Ajmer had a tough time handling aspirants of a constable recruitment exam. A clash broke out after the cops tried to stop the aspirants who were travelling atop horrifyingly overcrowded trains.
Close on the heels of the twin gang rape and murder case.
Harrowing time for train passengers. These constable recruitment exam aspirants travelling from various places to Jaipur had a tough time as they had to travel a long journey, sitting atop the train, risking their lives. But it was not just the aspirants. Regular passengers were forced to travel in packed trains despite making reservations. Some of the aspirants even forcefully entered reserved compartments. Some of them even were seen dangerously clinging to the doors of the train. But after the train reached Ajmer, the angry and frustrated aspirants vented their ire at the railway officials. Aspiring cops clashed with the police. The aspirants could no longer control their anger and started pelting stones at the officials of the Railway Protection Force and Government Railway Police for failing to make adequate arrangements. The officials looked helpless as they could hardly control the protesters.
हम ट्रेन की छत पर बैठ कर आए हैं और बहुत परेशानियां उठाई हैं हम लोगों ने। सरकारी कोई सुविधा ही नहीं है, कोई ट्रेन भी नहीं है, अलग से कोई सुविधा भी नहीं है। ऐसी यही नहीं लगा, बेरोजगारी है, नौकरी चाहिए, इसलिए आए हैं। बैठने के लिए भी जगह नहीं थी, पानी नहीं, कोई व्यवस्था नहीं।
The angry aspirants blamed the administration for its failure to make arrangements for all the passengers. In defence, the railway authorities said that they had made arrangements anticipating the crowd, but unfortunately, they were not enough for them. We were continuously pleading the aspirants via announcements to vacate the reserved coaches. There were some problems, but they were handled carefully by the RPF Jawans. However, fortunately, no one was injured during the clash, and neither was there any accident endangering the lives of the passengers. In 2012, 6 passengers had lost their lives due to the chaos. But this incident should certainly ring the alarm bells for the railways. Will the department under its new minister come up with a permanent solution to this issue? A News9 report.
The Palike and state government seem to be in a spot of bother for ignoring the mounting problem of landfills in Mandur and teaching them a lesson are the people of Mandur.
The garbage time bomb that Bengaluru was sitting on has exploded again. After tolerating the mess for over a year, the villagers of Mandur have decided to protest against BBMP over the mountain of garbage in their backyard. They decided to sit on a protest and block all garbage trucks from entering their village. This forced the BBMP and the state government to intervene. District in charge Minister Ramalinga Reddy, local MLA Arvind Limbavali, BBMP Mayor Katte Satyanarayana and BBMP Commissioner Lakshmi Narayana arrived at the spot to convince the people. The villagers then decided to take the minister and the mayor to the landfill and give them a first-hand experience of what it meant to live by a landfill. Following the inspection, the villagers get out the minister and the mayor at the landfill gate and ask them to talk in that stench itself. This resulted in utter chaos, and the police had a tough time clearing way for the minister's convoy. But the minister, mayor and the MLA leaving the village without even talking to them irked them further.
ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆಗೆ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಡಂಪಿಂಗ್ ಯಾರ್ಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ ಗ್ರಾಮಸ್ಥರು. ಆ ಡಂಪಿಂಗ್ ಯಾರ್ಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅವರು ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇರಕ್ಕಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನಾಕಾರರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಒಪ್ಪಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಪ್ಪದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಗಳು ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಜೀಪ್ಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ಡ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಬಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಸ್ಥಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊಂದಲ ಆಯ್ತು. ಗೊಂದಲ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಪೊಲೀಸರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತಳ್ಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾತುಕತೆಗೆ ಬಂದವರು ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸಚಿವರು. ಇದು ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಸಚಿವರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೇಯರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಶಾಸಕರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವ್ರು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು 6 ತಿಂಗಳು 1 ವರ್ಷ ಕಾಲಾವಕಾಶ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಹೊರತು ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಜನಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಭಯ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಈ ಜನಗಳು ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮಾತಿಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಉದ್ದೇಶಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ನಾಚಿಕೆಗೇಡು. ಈ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮುಂದುವರಿಯುತ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ಕಸ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕಸ ಎತ್ತಿಸಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
The problems these residents have been facing over the past years because of the corporation's complete ignorance to the mounting garbage was seen in their refusal to listen to the representatives. They seem to fear that if they give the Palike any more time, the stench of garbage will never leave their homes. Apart from destroying the land in Mandur, the residents are forced to deal with an overpowering stench which refuses to leave. The environment has deteriorated to such an extent that even the water which runs through the pipes comes out contaminated. The protesters held up bottles of contaminated water collected from their taps, stating that it was infested by worms. While some have asked the district in charge minister to spend a day in Mandur with the stench they have left behind, others have stated that the garbage trucks will only enter the region over their dead bodies.
ರಾಮಲಿಂಗ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರು ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಮಹಾಪೌರರು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಆಯುಕ್ತರು ಒಂದ್ ದಿವಸ ನಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ್ತವ್ಯ ಒಡ್ಲೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಲಿ. ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅವ್ರು ಉಗಿದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾನ ಮರ್ಯಾದಿಲ್ವಾ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ? ಏನ್ ಮಂಡೂರ್ ಜನ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಮೃಗಗಳು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಮೃಗಗಳಾಗೋಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ವಿಷ ಕುಡಿತೀವಿ, ಕಸ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಬಿಎಂಪಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಕಸ ಅವ್ರ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಮನವೊಲಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಲೆ. ಮಂಡೂರ್ ಗ್ರಾಮಸ್ಥರ ಜೊತೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದು ಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲಾರಿ ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಬಿಬಿಎಂಪಿ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಆ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನರಕ ಮಂಡೂರಲ್ಲಿದೆ.
ಅವ್ರ ಲಾರಿ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ವಿಷ ಕುಡಿದು ಸಾಯೋದಂತೂ ಶತಸಿದ್ಧ. ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ 13 ಹಳ್ಳಿಯವರು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶತಾಯ ಗತಾಯ ವಿಷ ಕುಡ್ದಾದ್ರು ಸಾಯ್ತೀವಿ, ಲಾರಿ ಅಂತೂ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. ಇದೇ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ನಮ್ದು, ಅಂತಿಮ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ. ನೀರ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಕೆಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಹುಳ ಇದೆ, ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಷ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವ್ದು ಕುಡಿಬೇಕಂತ ನೀವೇ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು.